Yo guys, what's going on? It's Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about colored Labs cards. Labs has been the talk of the town this week because it was free and then it wasn't. But we have to talk about the prices of the colored Labs cards. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more PvE content. Let's hop right in. So, Labs cards are extremely cheap right now. We got red cards under 11 million. Who thought we would see the day where you can get a red for under 11? So I want to be honest. I bought a red key card for 17 million 2 days ago because I thought this event was going to be about 48 hours long. That has been well exceeded. The event has gone a lot longer than I thought it would. The labs being free kind of checked out after, 24 hours, and that kind of makes sense to me because of the circumstances with PvP and the hatchet runners. But the fact that the non-founded rate flea market and the juice loot and the stat buffs have lasted this long is pretty impressive. And that has led to a ton of key cards being found and a lot of people purchasing the key cards, but not enough people purchasing because the price keeps falling. So let's talk about this and why it's not going to last and why this might be the time for you to pick up some of those cards, some of those rooms that you like hitting. Right now, we have such an influx of cash to all the players on the market. I mean, with non-found and raid, you can just flip shit from the traders. I made an entire video about this, how to manipulate the Tarkov flea market. I mean, if I go to my key cards here, I can buy 2 of them for 166k. Buy 2, boom. We're going to list them wherever they are in the stash here. We're going to take them. We're going to put them up for $2.99. And they're going to sell. We didn't make too much profit, but when you can just print money like this, and this isn't the only item, there's plenty of items that you can just print money with. When it gets to this point where you're just printing money and it's becoming like that previous Bitcoin wipe, we saw, 4 wipes ago, something around that time. When there's so much money in the Tarkov economy, it's not sustainable. You're going to have to dial it back. So this event is not going to last forever. It simply will not last probably more than another week, and I think even that is extremely pushing it. If you see another week go by with this event going on, you're going to see black cards probably go down to 4 mil. You're going to see blue cards go down to like 3 mil. You're going to see greens go down to maybe 8, reds down to 8, violets down to 3, maybe even 2, and then yellows will probably go, 800,000 to 1 million. You're going to see a lot of those cards fall down even more the longer this event goes on. But once the event ends, that is when everything is going to shift. The moment that the Labs event ended, the regular key cards shot up in price immediately. Literally immediately. Before even the regular player base was on, the regular Acez cards shot up to, I think it was 400 to 500k, and then some of the other guys that were buying out the market, trying to influence things, they did get it up to like 700 and 800k at one point. But you get so many key cards on your scav, and you could just buy them from Therapist at Loyalty 4. It just wasn't going to be sustainable for them. But the point is that the key cards shot up immediately. Now, I'm not saying that reds are going to shoot back up to 83 million, but I am saying they're going to go up pretty quick. And now is the best time to pick up a set of keys. It's going to be expensive. You're going to have to grind. It's going to be a lot of rubles. It's probably going to be, just doing some rough math in my head, looking to be about 50 million. If that was the right math, I'm not sure if it was. You can certainly do it on your own time. But just assume 50 mil to get all the cards right now. Compare that to a red card being 83 million rubles a week ago. That's the comparison. You can get a full set of Labs cards that have unlimited uses. If you don't know, they are still unlimited use forever. This is your PvE account that does not wipe. You can have a full set of colored Labs cards for under 50 million rubles forever. Think about that. Anytime you go to Labs, you have the entire map accessible to you. Now is the time to buy key cards. I do not have any colored key cards except for my red. I will be buying some more today. I'll probably at least buy blue, since blue seems to be the one I'm near the most. But, now is the time. I don't have any hiding here in the stash. I'm not going to go through the entire stash and show you, but I do have my red on me. That is all I have. So I have absolutely no reason to make this video, and if you guys are holding the bag on key cards, this might be the time to sell to everybody watching the video. But, in all seriousness, Like, this isn't the only stuff that you should be looking out for. Just a couple examples for you guys who watch the end of the videos and listen for those little gems. You know, look at some of the stuff like maybe sugar and fuel and water filters, all this stuff that you are going to use a lot of over the course of your playing experience. Like, any item like that, now is a great time to buy. But moral of the story is, right now there is plenty of opportunity in the flea market for you to not only make a lot of money, but to save a lot of money. And saving is basically making, because you're not spending your future money on something that is more expensive. That's at least how I look at it. So, you know, if you're getting a huge discount on almost all of these Colored Labs cards, why not take it? I mean, when have you ever had the chance to buy red cards at 11 million? It's insane. We are going to make some other videos here regarding this event. Hopefully it does stick around for a little bit longer so the content can actually go live for you guys. But this is one I wanted to get out right away because I feel like this is the most important one. There's a lot of players who haven't got to experience Labs to its true potential yet. And, you know, once you get to level 35 and max loyalty with Therapist, those key cards will always be 166,000 for you. You do not have to pay the super high up inflated price on the flea market. And if you have a full set of Colored Labs cards waiting for you when you hit level 35, you're going to thank yourself, and you're going to have a lot of Labs raids in your future. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure you're dropping a like on this one. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sponsored equipment in the description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.